My name is Jantina Edens.
Working nice for?
I'm working for Teva Pharmaceuticals, which is most people who take medicine pretty well known. It's the world's largest generic company in pharmaceutical industry. I'm a project portfolio manager.
Yeah, perfect. And you were born in?
I'm born in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
A neighbor in the area of Amsterdam. Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's Western Europe, so it's more or less the same.
Oh.
No, if you compare to the Netherlands, it's more or less the same. Oh. It is cheaper than Belgium. Yeah, if you look at in Amsterdam, of course, I mean that's one of the world's largest cities, so you can compare that to London, Paris, but still, it is cheaper than the other ones. But if you look at where I'm living now, which is in Ulm, in the southern part of Germany, the neighborhood of Munich, I think it's more or less the same. It's not more or less expensive, or no, it's basically the same as in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
don't.
Not at all?
I was expecting to be homesick a lot, but no. The good thing is that it's only an hour flight. So if I really want to go home, there's like 4 or 5 flights a day.
Yeah, no problem.
I can easily go home.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, living in Germany is really nice. I didn't expect it, but the Germans are actually nice. Yes, I did.
And?
That was different.
Yeah? There's walking around in Ulm, or?
Not that many. We had some, I think it was about 2-3 weeks ago. Because in Munich there's an overload of fugitives at the moment. So I think we had about 1,000 fugitives now in a big, how do you say that, a sports hall, something like that. And of course you see them in the village, but not a lot. I have to be honest, we didn't really notice. I just noticed when I went to do my grocery shopping, all of a sudden there were a few guys and they were just bypassing me and they were in front of the cashier, and I was like, I think I was first in line, and they didn't understand me, and they just pushed me aside and went there and said,
"Oh my God,
telephone card." That's my husband's fault.
Oh.
To be honest, he got an assignment in the south of Germany about 3 years ago now, I think 2.5 years ago, and in the beginning he traveled there Monday back and then Thursday, Friday back again to where we lived before. And then in the end, after 2 years of only seeing each other in the weekends, I got a job offer at Teva through a friend of mine. And I decided to just take it.
So thanks to your networking, you got a new job thanks to a friend.
Absolutely. If I wouldn't have this network, then I wouldn't have had this job. I've been in this industry now we're now 2015, so 14 years. And always had an international job, traveling around a lot, so you get to know people. It's a very small industry, even though it's huge, but everybody knows each other and you keep meeting up with the same people. And I mean, people switch a lot, but you're all in this same small world. And that's how I ended up in Ulm. So I feel lucky.
I visited Amsterdam last week for my internship, and a thing I noticed is really a different work ethic. Do you have a different work ethic in Germany, or?
If you compare to the Netherlands, yes, it is different. In the Netherlands, people are more open-minded, I think, at least from my experience from working in the Netherlands. And people are more, besides being open-minded, they're more focused. The only comparison the Germans and the Dutch have is that they're very direct.
Yeah, for sure.
So we give our opinions, and if we don't like it, we tell you, because we think honesty is the answer, whatever. But if you look in Germany, people are very much, they're very focused on their job, but only on what they're doing. This might have to do with the company that I work for, because before I used to work for smaller company, more startup companies, so you have to be flexible, you have to be open-minded, you need to make sure that I'm not just having one job, I need to be flexible and do something else as well. And now I work for a company with 20,000 plus employees, I think. So I'm doing my job, and that's basically it. But it's also very German. They're very, this is what I do, and this is what I have to do, and I'm not stepping out of my comfort zone.
Oh, okay.
I thought thought that they would work longer and they would be more focused. But no, it's a very bureaucratic environment that people work in. So if your boss
Mm-hmm.
is, well, of course, you need to respect everybody,
Sure, for
but not
sure.
only your boss, you need to respect your colleagues as well. But in Germany, it's very much, I'm the boss, and I'm telling you, and you listen to me. It's not in my department, luckily, but I've seen it in other departments in my company, and that it really works like that. So that's being Dutch. That's pretty difficult. Let's see. Well, eye-opening was, I don't know if that's really a correct one for this answer, but I found it really amazing how open people are. I mean, everybody has an opinion on people not from their country. Dutch have an opinion on the Belgians, on the French, like the Belgians have an opinion on
Yeah,
the Dutch, on
yeah.
the Germans. And I had an opinion on the Germans being very, like I
Strict.
said before,
Yeah.
being very narrow-minded
Mm-hmm.
and very, I don't know, not very open. And we moved to Ulm, and we've met so many nice people in a few months, local people, so not other expats or Dutch people, but only Germans. And they're so interested in other people, so open-minded, very much interested not just in you being a foreigner, like,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes an alien, so to say, like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's exciting, you're from another country, but really interested in another person.
Wow.
And that's something I really didn't expect, to be
No,
honest.
not at all.
And all the help that you get, and if you go to a shop, that people really address you, people are kind to you, they don't just,
Ah.
they acknowledge you. And that's something that I really didn't expect.
Yeah, that's eye-opening for sure.
Yeah,
I'm currently studying international business management, so studying abroad, working abroad, it could be possible. Would you do it again to conclude?
absolutely. And
Yeah?
I really hope you do it as well.
Yeah? Is it?
It's a really nice experience. I've lived in several countries over
Mm-hmm.
the past, let's say, 20 years. And I have to say, I'm very happy that I've had the opportunity of doing so, because it broadens your, I don't know, your thinking and your way of looking at the world.
Yeah.
Even though I've only lived in different countries in Europe, it's nothing compared to people who move outside of Europe.
Do you want to stay in Europe or outside?
No, 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 not necessarily. If either one of us would get an assignment, let's say, I have my preferences. If
Like,
somebody says
for
you go to South
example?
America, I would say,
Yeah.
not really my thing. But if somebody says go to New York, well, whatever. Yes, we do it.
For sure, let's
New
go.
Zealand, Australia, you know, it depends.
Perfect.
But of course, we have to bear in mind family and everything, But
Mhm.
still, if it would be a perfect world and we would get an opportunity, yes,
Okay, perfect.
yeah, absolutely, it's a fantastic experience.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot.